WrestleMania predictions.
Yeah, we're here for the WrestleMania 32 predictions.
We have 0 people watching us at the moment, and no comments, which is
what typically happens on a live stream.
Check out the Shockmaster. It might be a little too small, but that's our lucky Shockmaster.
Yeah, and then there's no drywall to it.
Not yet. We gotta put some on there, so that's more accurate and detailed to when that fat cocksucker went right through the watch my mouth.
No, don't worry.
Tugboat.
It's not a PG show.
Tugboat went right through the wall. I'm going to be playing video games today with my nephew, a hardcore icon. And I'm going to fucking suck at playing video games.
Anyway, we're going to be discussing the whole WrestleMania pay-per-view before it happens. This is coming out. This is for when you watch it after this is over. This is coming out about like 3 hours before WrestleMania or so.
Time in between there.
So
yeah, we're ahead of the game right now.
Yeah.
So it's not like we're making predictions after WrestleMania is over.
Which some idiots do, and it makes no sense.
Makes perfect sense. Then you're 100% accurate in your picks.
Yeah. And then people complain and whine about all this.
Yeah. You might want to throw a wrong pick in there every once in a while so people don't.
Yeah, so people don't think you're cheating about it.
So, what do we have going on?
Okay.
Going down from the top or top from the down? Up?
Well, no, we'll start with the kickoff stuff. We'll skip all the main event.
Kickoff shows.
We'll start with the kickoff, skip the main event, and go back to those last. Okay, so...
I want to know why the hell Larry Zbyszko was at the Hall of Fame last night. That's my opinion. I can't stand it.
I don't get it. But it's Larry Zbyszko. What are you going to do about that?
He might have been a guest of Chris Jericho. Since the two of them are bedfellows. Strange bedfellows.
That explains a lot.
Here comes Kevin Owens with the championship.
Eat, Owens, eat.
He carries it because he's too fat to wear it.
Eat, Owens, eat.
Did you see they were supposed to do some kind of retrospective panel type thing where they discussed the beginning of the pre-show kickoff show? They're gonna have it's gonna have Edge, Scott Hall, Shawn Michaels, and somebody else. It's a 4-person panel to discuss how important the Intercontinental Championship is to the WWE.
And by that, they're talking about the curse.
No, I really do think it's an important title. I think that
a lot of Hall of Famers have held it, unlike the WWE title.
Well, during the 80s, that title was the title to actually watch whether, it changed hands or not. It was actually the only title that changed hands because Hulk Hogan would never lose the championship. So the only belt worth watching was the Intercontinental title. But I will tell you one title that needs to be retired, and that's the United States title. What a waste of fucking time.
Yeah.
So much so that they put it on the kickoff show
instead of
for the U.S. title match.
Yeah.
Which is good. I mean, that's exactly where you want to showcase.
So it's Rey Mysterio 2.0 basically versus Goldberg.
Now, I want to say something about the Hall of Fame induction ceremony last night. I was watching the red carpet, and
a person watching.
Kalisto. Hey, we finally got somebody watching. Now, whoever's watching, tell your friends to tune in. I want to see that number come up a little bit higher than 1. Who do you think's watching?
I don't know.
Anyway, Kalisto's standing there interviewing somebody on a red carpet, and he's wearing his mask, and I get it, because the Mexican wrestler's got to have his mask on, because you want to protect your whole identity. But the guy, we lost the viewer.
They're probably gone to go tell other people.
It was that quick? Seriously. We
really touched their mind.
His girlfriend or wife was wearing a fucking wrestling mask.
And I think with the mask...
Did you see it?
Yeah, I think she's the chick from Lucha Underground.
Was it?
I think so.
Well, then that explains why she's wearing a fucking mask. But I was like, shit, man, you gotta make your girlfriend wear a mask to a fucking event.
Just to hide your shame?
Here comes HBK 2.0.
He thinks he's a sexy boy, but he's not. He's so underused.
Who am I in this match?
Nobody yet. We're allowed to pick after everybody makes their entrance. That's how Universe Mode works.
I was unaware. So why don't we talk about the first...
Okay. After the Hall of Fame ran.
Hey, I had a lot of issues with the Hall of Fame last night.
I know, Freebirds took way too long.
My God, now I'm going to talk about that one too.
Yeah.
Right?
They took way too long.
Now, Jimmy Garvin comes out. That's the name, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Whatever.
You almost had a heart attack.
And the motherfucker looks old, right?
Yeah.
He looks old. He's an old man,
Yep.
and he looks his age. He's wearing a respectable shirt, tie, and suit, whatever.
And then there's Michael Hayes.
Wait a minute. He's bald. He looks old. He looks like somebody's grandfather.
Yeah.
And then there's Michael Hayes. P.S. Michael Hayes.
Still thinks he's P.S. Michael Hayes.
Tan. He's got the blonde hair. He's still wearing his fucking Bad Street USA.
Did you notice he had a fanny pack on?
I'll tell you what, man. It's time to grow up, Michael Hayes. Time to fucking grow up. Just own it, man. You're fucking old.
He also had the fanny pack.
Because it's got his goddamn diabetes medicine. He needs to carry it on hand because you never know when he goes into a diabetic coma.
They took way too long with their storytelling and everything.
No shit, I fast forwarded it because I have no
I fast forwarded it twice.
Freebirds.
I watched it last night live, and then I watched it this morning.
The only time I liked the Fabulous Freebirds was when I was a kid. I'd come home from school and I'd have a nice hot bowl of macaroni and cheese and I'd sit on the floor and watch the Red Man tour.
Yeah.
And you can see Von Erichs versus the Fabulous Freebirds.
Oh yeah, did you see that at the end of the
But I'll tell you what, I cannot stand Michael Hayes.
At the end of the Freebird speech, they had one of the only living Von Erich come out.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Is that who that was?
Yes.
What's
Carrie, I think it is.
Oh, Carrie Von Erich? He's dead.
No. Kevin, right?
I don't. What the fuck, man?
They all start with K.
They all kill themselves. That's what starts with a K. Kill yourself, Von Erich. You're not gonna make it in this business, kid, unless you shoot yourself in the face with a gun.
Kids,
Legends
don't
are born.
try that at home.
Legends are born in this shit. Go take a fucking half a pound of cocaine.
And then there's Chris Benoit.
Here's your firearm. Oh my God! I was watching classic wrestling, one of the classic pay-per-views, and what the hell was it?
X.
Oh yeah, it was WrestleMania when they were in.
So you press X, and then you can filter through.
It was WrestleMania when they were in Hollywood. What was that?
21.
21. And they were doing the Basic Instinct or something like that. Chris Benoit sitting in the room with
I know Stacy Keibler was.
Yeah, Stacy Keibler said something about. She said something about that. Have you ever been in a pillow fight? And Chris Benoit's face just lit up, and I'm thinking, he's a fucking master of the pillow fight. He is fucking owned that shit.
Because you gotta remember, they didn't tap out.
So wrong.
I swear to God, I think that was the stipulation, was if they tapped out, he would let it go.
Yes, we're
It's a good thing Nick's not here, because he thinks Vince McMahon actually did it.
and I can
And he set up Benoit, which is weird.
Anyway, we're getting off track with that Hall of Fame ranting bullshit. How did we even end up on this?
Gleesto is how it started.
Oh yes, Kalisto. All right.
Yeah, we can also go over horrible WrestleMania moments while we're at it as well.
Well, I think that if you're going to bring... I could totally see... Let's talk about the first match, a tag team match, Usos versus the Dudley Boys. I could totally see why...
Nobody gives a shit.
Well, no, I understand why the Usos are on the fucking
Pre-show.
Pre-show.
They're the masters of the pre-show.
Why would you bring the Dudley Boys back and put them on a pre-show? At a time that nobody's going to see them wrestle. They're not even technically part of
WrestleMania.
WrestleMania card. They're part of the
RVD lost. RVD. This is what the thing is. Apparently, if you wrestle on the pre-show, it doesn't count as a WrestleMania match.
No, it
because
doesn't.
RVD lost thanks to Dudley's, and they didn't count that. And they say RVD's still undefeated. But at least not as bad as Jeff Hardy's fucking WrestleMania streak. Because all of them got to remember, he wrestled the newly Hall of Famer Sting high. And that was...
I like how Sting referenced his character from TNA.
Yeah, he probably got a... Vince probably gave him a scolding in the back. You cannot mention anything about TNA. Oh, yeah. But... anyway,
All right.
Usos Dudleys. Oh yeah, it's supposed to be a tables match, I think.
I think this is how it's going to go. The winner of this match is going to be Usos, and I'm going to tell you why. Because first off, this is a WrestleMania pre-show. They bring the Dudley Boys back to the WWE.
And they basically...
And they put them at WrestleMania, they put them in a kickoff show. To just humiliate them. To say, hey,
you've gone from TNA
to go to TNA, and now that you're back, we're going to make an ass out of you. So they put them on the kickoff show. So what better way to make them look like a bigger ass than to lose
at WrestleMania?
At WrestleMania in a kickoff show. So I'm going with the Usos on that one.
I'm going for the Usos as well. Because they keep every pay-per-view. Dudleys are not winning. They may have just turned heel. But their heel turn with the Usos made no sense as well.
Well, I think they're...
even though they're better as heels...
They were probably signed to the contract to just put over some tag teams. It's like, hey, come in here for a couple years, the last year.
Like New Age Outlaws did.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, Billy Gunn got fired because of steroid abuse, so now, technically, WWE cannot talk about it.
Steroid abuse?
Yeah. They found him under the influence of taking steroids, so they fired him in December.
That's a surprise, considering he hasn't looked any different from 20 years old.
And we just lost the
60
person.
years old. What happened?
There was a person, and then
we had somebody and we lost them. What the fuck, man? This isn't hard. You click on a show, you watch it.
It's not like the Hall of Fame where you have to sit through 3 hours of Michael Hayes talking about his
this is only 2 hours of me and him talking. And
we're way better than the Freebirds.
And we're playing horrible video game styling with Dolph Ziggler at the moment. 89%. I'm so close.
Oh, you're
I just reversed it.
I'm Sami Zayn, and I have been paying
See ya.
Boosh. Anyway, back to what we were talking about. Now, since we got the Usos, Dudleys out of the way, let's go back to our good friend Kalisto.
Fuck Kalisto. The only reason Kalisto's on the roster is because Rey Mysterio's his murderer. And if Rey Mysterio didn't kill somebody, then he'd be wrestling Goldberg in the kickoff show for U.S. Champion.
Oh, did you see that shit? Rey Mysterio wrestles for Lucha Underground.
Oh, does he?
Yeah. So he can kill more people.
Sending the herd, one wrestler at a time. I'll tell you what. I am completely disinterested in Ryback versus Kalisto.
I'm disinterested in Ryback, period.
Well, I think what they want us to believe right now is that Ryback is going to squash Kalisto.
And Kalisto's going to pull off some Rey Mysterio type shit.
I still think Kalisto's going to win. Because I don't think it's going to be... I think they want us to think that Ryback's a big animal.
Either way, I don't give a shit who wins.
Yeah, it's a fucking boring match.
It's just a Monday Night Raw on a WrestleMania stage. That's all it is. That's a big way of saying fuck you to WWE and Dallas.
I would like to see Kalisto wrestle.
And we lost the person again.
What'd you say?
We lost the person again.
We had him and we lost him.
Yeah.
I want to see Kalisto wrestle. Whoever keeps tuning in and then tuning out and then tuning in to our WrestleMania broadcast. But Kalisto is going to do all kinds of crazy lucha flips. And he's going to take out Ryback.
Probably bust his ass in the process.
Because really, I mean, it's a kickoff show. It's actually a match that shouldn't even be happening. The U.S. titles should have been retired a long time ago.
They should have unified it with the Intercontinental title, called it good. You know, leave it at that. You know. Okay. I go Kalisto. Sean goes Kalisto. We're gonna move on now to probably the piss break of the whole pay-per-view: the Total Divas versus Team Bad and Blonde. Like everybody gives a shit about that. Like, it took 5 divas literally from NXT to face 5 veteran divas, 4 veteran divas, and 1 who can't wrestle.
2 can't wrestle. We haven't seen Lana wrestle either, so we don't know if she can wrestle.
Yeah, but you know she's only in the match for the second.
And my card here doesn't tell me who's actually in the match, so I can't tell you.
Well,
all I do know is that Brie Bella is supposed to retire after WrestleMania. So
I know.
Big retirement match for her. They can't even get her on the main card. She's on the kickoff show. But I think they'll win.
I read this online about Team Total Divas.
Go out on top.
Apparently, they did not want Eva Marie in this match. They were going to put Nikki Bella there, but Nikki Bella's still hurt, so they can't. By the way, she's becoming a John Cena of the Divas division because she can only wrestle part-time now.
I'll tell you what, Eva Marie can't wrestle, and not only...
Still can't wrestle, even though she went to California to train with Brian Kendrick. I almost said Pillman there. If it was Pillman, then it would be training how to pull a gun on somebody.
Underground wrestling.
Pillman's got a gun!
Underground wrestling, your top trainers are Brian Pillman and Chris Benoit.
And they teach you how to do the pillow fight.
No. She can't even run to the ring. The girl can't even run. I mean, if you can't run, you're not going to wrestle.
She's only there for the sex appeal. And you know it. Because that's all everybody talks about. Oh, fucking Lana's, Eva Marie is so hot. Does anyone really give a shit? No. She can't wrestle. She's a disgrace to the Divas.
Fucking Stardust is going to win the title.
Holy shit.
He's going to get it.
Come on, Cody! Only come back as Cody and you'll be fine.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Pop a powerbomb. Pull him down. There it is.
Team Bad and Blonde, it's Team Bad. So it's Naomi.
Naomi.
Then Lana, Emma.
Yeah, how'd she get up there, man? I'll tell you what. She couldn't wrestle her first time in.
Then she goes to NXT.
She can't wrestle on NXT either.
Oh, yeah, we'll do a little bit about TakeOver Dallas as well.
And now she's in a pre-show for WrestleMania.
What the fuck is WWE accepting for what's a valuable star now?
Team Bad and Blonde.
Because there's only like 2 blondes on my team, really?
I don't know. You know what this match is going to be? It's going to be a lot of hair pulling.
A lot of screaming. And a lot of slapping
around. Because it really is, like...
Hopefully...
And then what's going to happen is they're all going to get in the ring and everybody's going to have their spot. You know what I mean?
And then I think... do a finisher on each other.
Right, and then Brie Bella's going to win. She's going to get the final pin.
First of all, this match is WWE's women's wrestling. While the Divas title is the actual wrestling match for the women.
Bottom line is...
But that's besides the point.
Total Divas are going to win. Total Divas are going to win.
For Brie Bella's big send-off.
Yes, on a WrestleMania pre-show.
Okay.
That's your WrestleMania moment.
So let's now talk about the actual event itself. We'll start with the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. The 20-man Battle Royal.
I am picking Andre the Giant to win this one.
Hold
massive
on. You can't choose Andre. He's not even in the match. But he might be one of the 4 others that's to be announced.
He is up here. Up here he is. And in here.
Don't worry, he's not here. It's not Vince McMahon's.
He's also on the trophy. He's on the trophy. And I think the trophy is going to win.
Okay. I think it's going to be Vince McMahon's ego.
And by that you mean Big Show?
No, that's called...
because every time, whatever Vince wants the Big Show to do, he does it.
Yeah.
Whatever. You want me to be a bad guy today?
Okay.
Be a good guy tomorrow?
Do you want me not to retire? Okay.
You want me to put a diaper on? You want me to dress funny?
You want me to look like Hulk Hogan?
You want me to wrestle like sumo style?
Yeah,
with my big fat ass hanging out my pants?
Sumo wrestler?
You want me to put on a silver helmet and crash through a fucking wall?
Okay.
I'll get it done. I don't think the people at home want to hear that, Fred.
I can't help it. Allergies.
WWE. Look, I can't get Dolph Ziggler up on my name. Come on, Dolphy. Come on, Ziggs.
It's called overselling because he's the king of it. Wait, no. Who would be the king of overselling? Shawn Michaels.
Who the hell is Kevin Owens?
No, I'm Sami Zayn.
Oh, why is Kevin Owens just standing in the ring doing nothing?
Because he's
famous, sir.
Because he just wants to talk about the Canadian bacon.
Let's see if there's any maple syrup in this Canadian bear here. I'm gonna pop him.
Oh, God.
Pop him like a zip. Pop him like a zip, baby. Oh, Jesus.
Jimmy Hart, that type of shit. Come on, baby. You got this, baby.
And come
So, who's your real pick for the Andre the Giant
Look at
Memorial
this,
Battle
second
Royal?
time he's going to win it this time.
He won.
Son of a gun.
Maybe there's just things to come. Okay, so Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, your real pick. Who's gonna get the push and why?
I think it's Mark Henry because the Big Show won it last time. He won it last time, right?
Yeah, he won it last year.
Last year the Big Show won it. I don't see him doing it twice. So the next big guy is Mark Henry. So I'm going to go with Mark Henry. Although I think...
You gotta think, there's 4 spots though. Who can take those 4 spots?
4 others to be announced.
I think it'd be Wyatt.
Right,
Except for Luke Harper, because Luke Harper's actually injured.
This isn't for anything other than a giant plastic Andre the Giant action figure. So.
Yeah, which is gonna only last like what, a day, and then someone's gonna break it. I'm going with Mark Henry because he's the hometown person, and Vince McMahon has a strange fetish for big, strong guys. So,
how many people are supposed to be in this? 20?
20.
Because look, up here it says that Damien Sandow's on here, but he's not on
I
the
forgot
list.
to add it to the list.
You made this?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you printed it.
No.
Oh. And you wrote 4 others to be announced?
No.
So he's aware. This one here knows there's...
No, I
4
copied
others.
everything from an online thing, put it in, and I put these boxes, the bullets in. Next match we're going to do is Jericho AJ. But,
I'm thinking that
for the Battle Royal,
the extra wrestlers that could be coming down, it's not 4 or anything, so it's not like you're going to see anybody. I would imagine the 4 extra wrestlers are going to be like some fucking old school wrestlers.
watch it be Larry Zbyszko.
Oh, yes, because he was in the show last night.
Larry Zbyszko, Chris Jericho tag team.
Zbyszko. Yeah, they can.
Gotta remember, Jericho invented tag teams. See the Shockmaster helmet? Jericho invented that.
I think the bigger question is who's the 4 people that's going to be put on the show. Who's
I'm
your
gonna
wild
say-
card? Who do you think you would fucking absolutely smash your face against the wall if you saw this person win this match? So let's pick your favorite, which I say is going to be Mark Henry.
I think it should be Henry. We're going to do the
He's
same
going
thing.
to take
for the
all
last
these
match.
guys to the school of hot
Hall of
chocolate.
Pain, baby!
Hall of Pain.
Yeah.
Located in Hershey, Pennsylvania.
Where he invented Hershey chocolate. That's a reference to the Attitude Era. With the whole sexual chocolate shit.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. So I think for wild card, we should try to name the 4.
I really
others.
have. My stomach is saying that I think Mark Henry's going to win it.
Yeah.
But I really think who storyline would be the best one to win it would be Bo Dallas. I think that would be hilarious to see him come out with his stupid bow weave and his stupid little
Well, because you got to remember,
prancing and his.
because the whole social outcast would be making fun of each other and being all pissed
So
off.
I'm picking either Mark Henry or Bo Dallas. Mark Henry's my short thing, and Bo
Mark
Dallas
Henry's
is my
mine
long
for
shot.
sure. My wild card pick is Sandow.
Jericho.
Is Damien Sandow. And the
Oh,
reason
you want him to come back?
is because they haven't been doing a lot with him. He's been working house shows and WWE Superstars. If they do this, he really needs a push. He was over as hell when he was doing his whole Mizdow thing, which he almost won the thing last year. And if he wins it this year, then they could so push him because he needs a push.
I'd like to give him a push right in the oncoming traffic. No, just kidding.
You're welcome. So I'm going with for my wild card.
Do you think Damien Sandow is going to come out wearing a singlet like Andre the Giant?
No, that'd be Big Show. Wait, no, Big Show's... I can see this. Big Show wears a diaper. Kane wears the sumo wrestler thing. While Mark Henry dresses up like Andre, like the black version of Andre. With the hair and everything. The Afro Andre. Not the singlet one.
The hell, Darren Young, Fandango, R-Truth,
Golden Truth.
Victor, and Connor.
Okay. Now we'll go to the
Why the
one
hell?
that I think is going to be the opener.
All
of
they
the
had to
pay-per-view.
do was put the Dudley Boys in this match.
And the Usos.
Fuck
That's
the Usos.
4 people right there.
Fuck the Usos. The Dudley Boys. Put them in this match, and they're actually on the card.
Okay, so now we're going to go to the ladder match.
Can you believe that, before we go to the ladder match, can you believe that Tyler Breeze, Bo Dallas, Adam Rose, Darren Young, Fandango, and even Damian Sandow is going to get a match on the WrestleMania card, whereas
Dudley's have been working for like what?
And Ryback versus Kalisto, a United States title match, not going to be on the WrestleMania card yet.
Not all title matches are going to be on there. There's only, hold on. There's only
yes,
one,
but what I'm
2,
saying is this Battle Royal should be a
2,
pre-show match.
3 championship matches on the main card.
This Battle Royal should be a pre-show match.
Feel good pre-show match, you know, nobody gives a shit. A good time for people to take a piss.
Wasn't this always a pre-show match?
Yes. No. WrestleMania 30 it wasn't. WrestleMania 31 it was.
Oh, okay, so maybe they're putting it on there to give Big
credibility.
Show his WrestleMania.
Credibility.
His better WrestleMania moment.
Yeah.
And what a joke that was, his WrestleMania moment.
His big WrestleMania moment was beating Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania.
For the Intercontinental title.
Ooh.
Like, seriously. A WrestleMania moment for the Big Show should have been for a world title. Or,
okay.
You know, to just retire.
Okay. Ladder match.
Well, it's not going to happen the way we just saw it. That's for damn sure. Because if Cody Rhodes wins the Intercontinental title one more fucking time, I'm going to boycott wrestling altogether.
I'm fine with him winning if it's Cody Rhodes. I hate the Stardust gimmick. That gimmick just really is stupid. It's not even over as hell with the fans. Okay, now Intercontinental title ladder match. Who do you think's gonna win? 7-man Intercontinental title match, ladder match.
I think from NXT TakeOver that this new Asian guy, what was his name?
Suzuki Nakamura or something.
Nakachipori, this little fruit booty.
Nakachipotle.
The fruit booty comes in, who's supposed to be. Let me take a side note here, where they say he was the king of strong wrestling. He's the king of strong wrestling, and his punches weren't stiff. His kicks weren't stiff. I've seen stiffer kicks from Daniel Bryan. I'm just gonna say, if you're gonna put in your graphic that you're the king of strong, man, you need to be stiff.
You got to be like Hardcore Holly.
Yeah,
literally
man.
Beat the shit out of them.
People up. Say, if you want to get in the ring with
or
me,
be legit like
you're
Brock
gonna
Lesnar.
Get kicked in the face every once in a while. You're gonna have to deal with it. You're gonna get kicked in the stomach. You might throw up after. I don't care. I'm a stiff wrestler. I'm the king of strong wrestling. Well, if that's strong wrestling in Japan,
then what the fuck is? Then what the fuck's going on? Like, seriously, who the fuck teaches these people how to wrestle in NJPW?
I really think storyline-wise, the match at TakeOver was the kind of passing of the torch for TakeOver. So Sami Zayn is going to be leaving NXT, and I think he's going to make an impact at WrestleMania, win the ladder match, and make his way to the main roster to start a feud with Kevin Owens over the Intercontinental title.
I can see it.
That's my pick. Sami Zayn.
My pick is Sami Zayn as well. I can see it, that they're going to give him a push, give the fit crowd that feel-good face cheer to open the match, to open WrestleMania. You know, everything's great. I can see it happening. Wild card pick of the ladder match. Who and why?
Wild card pick?
Who? No, like with the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Who do you think, if they win, like, you would be like so shocked that your mind would be blown, you know, you'd never think that it would happen?
Sin Cara.
Zack Ryder's my pick.
I would pick Sin Cara. Mainly because Sin Cara's not actually in the WWE.
It's Unico. It's fake Sin Cara.
Yeah, Zack Ryder. I don't know what the hell is going on.
I'm picking Zack Ryder for the wild card because if you think about it, it's been almost 5 years since his last major push. And guess who buried him? Kane and John Cena. So, I can see Zack Ryder winning. You know, getting his big push back. But, at the same time, Vince McMahon hates him, all this. Zack Ryder was over his health, but now he's not even over at all. And he's just on NXT, doing shit. So I can see him as just a shock win, but I don't see it happening. So why do you say Sin Cara? Did I cut you off there? Sorry.
No, I just say Sin Cara because I really don't think he should even be in the match.
Yeah.
I don't think he has any credentials to actually be in a championship.
But here's the only thing
unless they're going to go for a mixed match, tag team championship.
Here's the only good thing about Sin Cara. This is the only good thing is that at least this is the only good thing about it not being the original is he's not going to fuck up as much as the original, which means he's probably not going to hurt himself. As that said, let's move on to the handicap tag match. New Day versus League of Nations.
Oh, it's 3 versus 4.
Yes.
Oh, well, then I'm going to have to change my thing.
What did you say?
I'm going to go with the League of Nations.
Okay.
Because I think the New Day, who were heels.
Over as hell now.
Yeah, because they're like Stone Cold. I mean, they're the bad guys, but they're sticking it to everybody, and everybody's getting behind them. So
they're like the
now they're
sort
the
of modern Edge and Christian.
So people are going to want to root for them. So then you got to make, they need to legitimize this
League of Nations.
They need to do titles.
No.
Oh well, then what the fuck? Again, why is it on the match if it's not for anything?
Like,
was it just for bragging rights? It doesn't matter who wins then. What's the fucking point? You gotta make it for something. It's the grandest stage, right?
They
the
need
Super Bowl
League of
of
Nations
this sport.
need credibility, especially Bad News Barrett, because he's quitting WWE in June because he's tired of Vince McMahon not giving him a push, so he's not going to re-sign.
Well, maybe he'll go to TNA.
Yeah.
He can wrestle with Drew McIntyre.
Who's now actually the TNA champion, which is a surprise.
Well, he's got to be because there's nobody over there. Surprised Kurt Angle's still over there.
He's not anymore. He was actually in talks with Triple H like last night.
Hey, he's going to be one of the 4 in the Battle Royal.
That's great way to bring Kurt Angle back, guys. Great way. The better way, have him compete against Goldberg 2.0.
That's so fucking dumb. Although that would be interesting to see Kurt Angle as the United States champion.
I say we push to get Daniel Bryan out of retirement so that way Kurt Angle can face him.
Yeah, so League of Nations wins because, well, it's not for any titles. And all you're basically trying to do is, way to go, AJ, you fucking wuss. You wuss.
That's Vince McMahon's vision. Okay.
Yeah. I'm not done my thought.
I know.
It's not for a championship. It's just to make the bad guys bad and the good guys even more good guys. So, quite simply, League of Nations wins just to build more pop for New Day. Do that on screen. People don't want to see you blowing your nose.
Oh, there. Is that better?
Jesus.
There, I'm out of the camera.
Out of the camera. He's out of the view of the camera. He was never in the camera.
Yeah, but
he can't be out of it.
Yeah, but you can still hear it going on. I can see New Day. I'm picking New Day. Because they're over as hell. I can see it happening. But I see where League of Nations should win because they need the credibility.
I'll tell you what. You know who makes New Day? Biggie Langston. If Biggie Langston was not in the New Day, that would not work.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely. What the fuck? Kofi Kingston is an idiot.
Yeah.
Right? Xavier Woods. I mean, every time he wrestles, he fucking loses. He's just basically
the only thing about Xavier
Woods is Jimmy Hart is what he is.
Yeah, he's technically a manager.
Biggie Langston's funny. He can wrestle. He's powerful. I mean,
the only thing that makes
the superstar in that mix. He's the future of the company.
The only thing that's fucking that weirds everybody out is when he does his dance on the apron during the entrance. That whole fucking gyrating shit.
Yeah.
That just questions people right there.
What match we got coming up
Shane
now?
Taker.
Undertaker versus Shane McMahon. That's what we're watching. That's not exactly what
no, it's all we're discussing. Oh, God, someone attempted to give him gray hair. That didn't work. Well, I downloaded this off online.
Looks pretty good.
Everything looks good except for the fucking attempt at gray hair.
It's got the same Shane O'Mac jersey.
Because that's what he's going to be wearing tonight. And they
Fucking bootios.
Okay, anyway, okay.
Triple threat match for the Davis champion.
Okay, another one. Hold on. 1 out of 3 championship matches. That's actually on the card. Charlotte, Sasha Banks, Becky Lynch. Where you got to remember, Charlotte has Ric Flair in her corner. So expect some drunk Ric Flair moment tonight. It's not going to be a good one, but it's going to be a pedophile moment, probably.
You know, pedophile moment. They're all full-grown women.
It's Ric Flair. He's going to be like, do some Bill Cosby shit.
That's an assault. That's like rape. It's rape and assault.
You got remember what Ric Flair did to Becky. You got to remember what Ric Flair did to Becky Lynch at Royal Rumble.
Oh, you know what she's
like. So anyway,
passing the torch. I say Sasha Banks wins.
I'm saying Sasha Banks gonna win because she's over as hell with the crowd. The way they've been building it is they've been building it like Sasha's gonna win.
They just need to. They're gonna do their. They need a decent female wrestling match for WrestleMania. These three have been doing this in NXT over and over and over and over and over and over again. So they all know each other. They already probably have a pre-planned thing they're gonna do. We have a viewer back. Thank you for coming back to the show. If you're a first-time viewer, welcome. If you're the same guy that keeps coming and going, see you in a little while.
And fuck Kalisto.
See, and that's how come we're losing people. See, it's the swearing. Keep it clean. We gotta keep this PG. Sasha Banks wins.
PG gets PG.
Sasha Banks wins. I don't know why. I just say she wins because I think right now
she's over as hell. They've been pushing her like crazy. I can see it happening.
I particularly don't give two shits either way. I mean, boring. This is a triple threat match from boring versus boring.
Triple threat match from hell.
Boring. You know what I want to see win the Divas title?
Who?
Asaka. What's her name? Asaka.
The one who's the NXT Women's Champion.
NXT Women's Champion.
Which, by the way,
If I do her name, I think it's Asaka. She fucking kicks ass. She's awesome.
Still undefeated.
And you know what? Mr. Taka Michinoku, Mishukaka Fakao, whatever your name is, the fruit booty Japanese guy who beat Sami Zayn. Yeah. If you want to call yourself the king of strong style,
we're back to this again.
Just watch the NXT Women's Championship. She'll show you how to lay down a strong punch, a strong kick, and a strong drop kick. That girl's not afraid to kick somebody.
They need to do an intergender match then.
My Lord Almighty.
This guy's a machine. Oh man, someone's got to stop this.
If you press like up and X, Taker will do a low blow.
Up and X.
I think.
Nope.
No, on the joystick. Yep.
Low blow city.
I don't know if we're going to see that tonight. Anyway.
So I'm picking Sasha Banks because I think they need a championship change. And
Charlotte's not been good. It's just been predictable. Every Divas match Charlotte's been in, it's been predictable. Ric Flair's going to help her win.
Just boring.
It's just piss poor, stupid shit that we see all the time.
Well, there you go. Professionalism.
I just dropped the paper.
Superplex. Oh!
AJ Styles versus Chris Jericho. First of all, thanks for finally turning Jericho heel. Because Jericho is a shitty babyface.
I'll tell you what. This is a dream match. Is how they're promoting it.
Yeah, but we've seen it 5 times.
It's a dream match, people. It's AJ Styles for the first time ever versus Larry Zbyszko.
A dream match should be AJ Styles versus what the fuck's his name? John Cena. The two faces of the two different companies. TNA versus WWE. That's a dream match. This right here is shit. This is a Monday Night Raw match that happens all the time.
I'm going to tell you what the downside to AJ Styles being in the WWE is that he's too small. He cannot perform his style of wrestling on the majority of these guys.
Because Vince McMahon won't let it happen, too.
It's not about Vince McMahon. It's the fact that AJ Styles is a fucking dwarf with a Tom Cruise haircut.
All right.
The fact of the matter is he's too small. Logistically, he can't perform these moves. Just like, I'll tell you what, NXT TakeOver, we're going back to this one again.
Yeah.
Austin Aries' debut match. How sad was that for Austin Aries?
Yes.
Too small. Too small.
Yeah.
And how does that match end? Does it end with Austin Aries finish just like when AJ Styles comes back and starts wrestling in the WWE for the first time? Does he win with a style clash?
No.
No, what does he win with? A stupid fucking submission or a schoolboy or some other former roll-up? And how did Austin Aries win?
Once.
On who?
Jericho.
Right. Why? Why?
Because Jericho's smaller.
Right, because Jericho's the same size as AJ Styles, and he can perform AJ Styles moves with guys that are the same size as AJ Styles. This isn't going to work. The only reason why they're calling this a dream match because Jericho's the only wrestler who's the same size that we can put him in to make a dream match.
Yeah.
You put him in the ring with John Cena, it's not going to work.
Cena he's going to bury AJ.
John Cena, I'll tell you how a match with AJ Styles getting over John Cena finishes, and that's with a fucking schoolboy or submission. And that's exactly how Austin Aries won last night versus
Baron Corbin.
Baron Corbin.
By the way, should not even be in WWE.
Doesn't matter. What I'm saying is that it's going to prove itself in the end that these small guys, although they're fantastic to watch on TV, they only work well with other small guys because their moves they pull off. That's why NXT is good because they got a lot of those smaller guys and they can perform well. And then when you get to this point where now you got AJ Styles competing in the these matches with the big main time rosters, explain to me how AJ Styles, if he's not going to have to change his style, is supposed to wrestle with the Big Show, or how is he supposed to wrestle with a John Cena or a Brock Lesnar, or even the new fucking face of the company, Roman Reigns. He's not going to be able to.
Which fans will not accept.
He struggles. He struggled putting that Styles Clash on Jericho.
I know.
Struggled with it. So I like AJ Styles. I liked him even better when he said that he would never wrestle for the WWE. He's a fucking sellout, but he's still going to win this fucking thing because Jericho's too old and he's not a current superstar. That's a current wrestler that's on the roster wrestling all the time. He's not in the mix. He only comes in for these big fucking poppy things. He's got the.
Because I have a band and I'm good without it.
He only comes in for the big matches, so he's not a mainstay kind of guy. So this is AJ Styles getting his WrestleMania moment, getting a win over a veteran superstar, who they're going to call a dream match. But again, it's only a dream match because
there's no one else he can fight.
Yeah. I mean, he might be able to pull off a good match with a guy the size of, like, a Shawn Michaels. Like, that would have been a dream match. But Chris Jericho?
No. Okay.
I don't think so. I think Chris Jericho only because he's the same size. But again, this is a passing of the torch scenario. AJ Styles wins. And that's it. Chris
So
Jericho
you're going AJ Styles?
AJ Styles. Even though I don't like it, AJ Styles wins.
Yeah. Okay, now moving on to no holds barred match. Lesnar versus Dean Ambrose.
Bringing back ECW here.
Which, by the way, I have to go over the vignettes real quick. The leading up to it. I think it's funny how they're bringing in like all these legends who are kings of hardcore, and they're showing Ambrose how to kill Lesnar basically by giving, like Terry Funk giving him a chainsaw and all that stuff. Like, you know.
I want to take a step back for a moment, and I want anybody, someone, anyone, to show me a video of at what point was Dean Ambrose ever a hardcore wrestler.
I can pull it up right now.
Oh, you got one?
I can. Yeah, I will.
Good. Maybe I can start winning on this fucking match. If the Undertaker can get off the ground. You're talking ECW hardcore style?
Yes.
Was this before the WWE?
Yes.
All right. Well, then that explains it.
Here you go.
Oh, that's really fucking old. What company is that from?
CZW.
CZW. Oh.
Yeah, this is what it is, guys. Yeah.
Wow, Dean Ambrose and CZW just
there you
took
go.
our viewer away.
But yeah, there you go. It's a 3-minute highlight thing of him getting all bloody.
It doesn't get much better than this. Quick thinking to avoid that. Going right for the eyes. Can't fight if you can't see. Hey, is that legal? Come on, watch the eyes.
Doing a whole
What the
light
hell are
bulb
they
shit.
using? Light bulbs?
Yes. They're using light bulbs.
Why is this even this isn't even a hardcore? You need to see New Jack. That's hardcore
He
shit.
killed somebody.
I want to see hardcore shit, man. Not this fucking pussy hardcore stuff. That's another thing. If they're not allowed to bleed, how the hell are they going to have a hardcore match?
By the way, if it's going to be TV-14 right now, then I think they're going to bleed. Because they didn't censor Roman Reigns' blood on the promo. So...
Well, I don't think this match is very interesting at all. I think it's an incredible waste of the talent and money that you spent for Brock Lesnar to even be on the freaking card. So I think it's
gotta
waste.
remember, Lesnar's an expensive man.
Yes, but why Dean Ambrose?
I get it. It's because they're trying to give Ambrose some credibility. I get it. But it's not going to work. Because you know Lesnar won't put over anybody.
It's not about putting him over. I mean, in any realm in this world, there's no way Dean Ambrose is beating Brock Lesnar. Maybe if he runs him over with a fucking truck or something. But other than that,
or pulls a Brian Pillman or a Chris Benoit. But other than that, I can't see it. I would like to say Dean Ambrose. My pick is Dean Ambrose, but I don't see it happening. Like, I can see it, but it's just, one of those things.
I think Brock Lesnar wins. I don't know how. I don't know why. I don't really care. I think this is a completely uninteresting match. I think Ambrose is a joke. He shouldn't be in wrestling. I mean, he can talk, but he's... You know what? All I want to see in this fucking match
is an actual hardcore match.
Is when he goes between the two ropes to do his clothesline.
He falls.
Yeah, he slips. Breaks his fucking...
There's a WrestleMania moment for you.
Brock Lesnar wins. Cut and by.
I want to see Lesnar beat the shit out of Ambrose to the point where Ambrose is, like, literally dead. Like Lesnar kills Ambrose. Okay, now moving on to the match that we're currently playing. Shane McMahon versus The Undertaker.
There's a flaw.
And then, hold on, here's the stipulation. If Shane wins, he gets control of basically WWE. If Taker loses, Taker has to retire. Which, by the way, why the fuck is this match happening? Because, why is Taker involved in this shit? It would make more sense if it was Shane versus Vince or Shane versus Triple H or something, you know?
Well, Shane McMahon's not coming back into wrestling. This is a shameless exploit to try to pull more viewers in.
Yeah.
I don't even get the storyline that Shane McMahon has earned. His daddy gave him the rights to Monday Night Raw. And then all of a sudden he puts the rights to to run Monday Night Raw on the line. In match.
During that promo.
He already is. According to him, he already is running the company. So why the hell all of a sudden is being put on the line? Doesn't make sense.
At all.
I think The Undertaker wins. I think this is Shane McMahon's just coming back to help out the family. And,
oh, shit.
He's not,
Oh, holy shit. Holy shit.
It would suck. That would have totally ended this match.
It's Shane O'Mac.
Shane's in great shape, I'll tell you what,
I know.
man. He looks like he's popping some roids.
Yeah. So, I don't even understand why this match is happening. Like, it's...
He's not gonna...
It's because it's like, oh, Cena got injured. We need to fill the void for the Taker match. But here's the thing, is I think Taker should lose. Not because I like Shane, but Taker needs to go. He's over. It's over. Like, he barely held his own in a Hell in a Cell match against Brock Lesnar in October. How the hell is he supposed to get through another Hell in a Cell match against Shane?
Well, it's going to be easier because Shane can't wrestle.
It's easier
to wrestle with what gives a fuck about the elbow drop?
That means he still got it.
Oh, he just flew through the air. If you watch that elbow drop, he didn't even come close to hit the Undertaker. He just fucking landed on the table and the whole thing's...
It was like, look at me! I can fly.
Bottom line is, Shane McMahon's coming in for an appearance. The Undertaker, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't see Shane McMahon retiring The Undertaker at WrestleMania. I mean, if you're going to write a story that says the only person who have beaten The Undertaker at WrestleMania was Brock Lesnar, then Shane McMahon has to be as good as Brock Lesnar on paper, and he isn't. Therefore, he's not going to win.
I think
so. Undertaker wins this, so that next year we can have this same bullshit.
The Cena Taker match that Vince wanted. But here's the stupid thing. This is what I see. Even if Shane loses, I have a feeling he's still going to take control over Raw, because I have a feeling tomorrow night on Raw or something.
Hello, Joseph Navarro.
Because I can see it happening anyway. Because the reason why I can see Shane winning is because even if he doesn't win, I can see it happening. Him taking control because they can do a whole thing of, well, the board of directors, they say, Vince, you're out of touch. We're going to replace everybody with Shane.
I want to ask... Oh, he's gone. Yosef. I was just going to ask Yosef to tell us who he thought was going to win the match, but Yosef decided we weren't cool enough, so he's out here.
Anyway.
We are now 53 minutes into this, and we've only got one comment, and that was hello. And I might have pissed him off because he wasn't from America, and I started chanting USA, USA.
You're pulling a Hulk Hogan, a really bad one.
If I was pulling a Hulk Hogan,
then we'd be at KFC doing the live stream.
Swinging from a wrecking ball.
Okay, now I have a feeling Vince is going to somehow get his ass involved in this. He's going to try and be referee or something.
No.
Take her, my bitch! It's so stupid. That was so stupid that Vince actually said that on Raw. Taker's my bitch. Like, Vince, Taker's not your bitch. Cena is.
I'm going to tell you one thing the WWE Vince McMahon is popular with, and that is when his ratings
go low
and attendance levels are in the toilet, he drags the family out. And he humiliates and he makes a joke out of everybody.
It's funny, though, I heard, I don't know if this is true or not, but I heard that Vince McMahon sometimes gets so desperate for ratings that he turns on TVs in the back just to watch Raw to boost ratings.
Turn all those TVs on.
We need the ratings, yes.
It doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
Woo! 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 Woo!
Damn it. Anyway.
Oh! Fuck that!
Miracle kick.
Bitch, man.
Anyway.
So who's your fucking pick?
My pick is Shane McMahon.
And tell me why you think Shane McMahon is going to win.
I can see, because they need change in the WWE. I can see Shane's doing that. Plus, Taker needs to fucking just stop wrestling, period. He's going to kill him. If Taker dies during this match, I wouldn't doubt it. Because all Taker does is low blows after low blows. He can barely walk. And then you have Shane, who can he's probably going to jump off of the top of that Hell in a Cell and die as well. But I can see Shane winning, causing a feud between Triple H or something. So I'm going Shane. Who are you going?
I already told you Undertaker wins
Okay.
this one because this is another joke WrestleMania match. Because this shouldn't be happening. Shane McMahon's taking a break from his UFC shit. Show off his body. I've been lifting weights. I've been working out. I'm just like my old man. I'm all jacked and ready to rock and roll. And then I win at WrestleMania versus The Undertaker, make him retire.
Okay.
And then some bullshit scam on
Okay,
Monday.
whoever's watching, what's your input on who's going to win?
Yeah, right now, give me a
Shane
comment.
versus
Who do you
Taker.
think's going to win, Shane McMahon or The Undertaker? Just post something so we know that somebody else out there. You're going to be the tiebreaker.
They're gone.
I want a tiebreaker. I want somebody out there to tell me. I don't care if it's Joseph.
Okay.
Joseph Navarro is our only person to say hello.
And
Why doesn't anybody come on here and just say, hey, how's it going?
it's because they
I
don't like how...
I like what's going on. I like what
they
you guys
They
are
don't like
doing.
that we don't have credibility like some
We
YouTube
want to
channels.
give you guys money to do this every day because you're fucking awesome.
That's what YouTube does to probably like 3% of their channels. But because we're not that good and we don't have the production...
No, you know what it
they say
is? It's
fuck
because
you.
we keep making comments.
It's because we say fuck 24/7.
Oh, it's swearing, and then we're
But
talking
here's the
about,
bad thing. Here's
then
the
we're
bad thing is
talking about
fans
a
want
lot
the
of,
swearing.
We're talking a lot about Chris Benoit, a lot about Bill Cosby. A lot of inappropriate comments
Hulk
are being
Hogan.
made at the moment during this broadcast, and that is what is keeping our sponsors away.
But here's the bad thing.
But you have
A
to
lot of
create
people like that.
controversy. that people will watch.
Like the great Eric Bischoff said, controversy creates cash.
I want little kids of America to go to their mothers and say that we taught them that
No!
Chris Benoit can win in a pillow fight versus
No!
anyone in this.
No. We're not poisoning the youth of America like
Too
Nick
fucking
does.
late because we're swearing, and you've already exposed Nick to your audience, and we're on air right now.
Yeah, and we're live, and the youth of America.
Well,
is
we've only
getting
got
started.
let's try to be serious now for the last match, which is on the screen as we speak.
Yep, Roman Reigns versus.
Oh
Triple H.
God! I mean, this match is kind of difficult to be serious for because it's absolutely ridiculous. And again,
Because it's all about the game.
it's time to play the game.
It's how you play it. It's all about control, and if you can't take it, don't copyright us for that.
You can copyright. You can go after him.
No. Because it's a joint effort now.
It's not a joint effort.
Yes, it is.
Did I fucking hang out with you? Doesn't mean that I'm responsible for
You're
what's on
technically part of the channel, so yeah.
This is my first ever appearance on the channel.
No,
by the
second.
way.
Second.
When was the first time?
Battleground predictions 2 years ago.
Not visually. Nobody's seen my
Yeah,
face.
visually, yeah. Visually, first time.
No, first
But
time. Yeah, visually, this is the first time.
But remember, last time you were on a video, it was you, me, Nick, and we got 78 views on that battleground prediction.
What the hell is going on here? There's no music for Roman Reigns?
I had to shut the music off, remember?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Copyright infringement. Vinnie Mac.
Oh, yes! Anyway.
Note to self.
Anyway. Okay. Triple H Roman. Who do you think's going to win and why?
Roman Reigns wins because they're not done trying to force feed this shit to us.
It's horrible. They're trying to shove it down our throats, and it's not going to work.
Triple H does look fucking amazing, though.
He has
for someone who has been retired and hasn't been in the ring. He looks really good.
Yeah.
But
now here's the thing: is if they actually give Roman the belt, are they gonna embrace it that everybody's gonna boo him, or just keep shoving him down and pissing off more people? Because I think. So do you think basically what it comes down to? Do you think there will be a Roman Reigns heel turn if he wins?
I'll tell you what. NXT TakeOver, Samoan Joe's chops and kicks were stronger than that
Roman Reigns
Japanese
promo
faggot who wrestled Sami Zayn. King of strong my ass.
Samoa Joe is.
Samoan Joe is the king of strong.
Yes.
He made Finn Balor shit his pants.
Literally. Like, literally, there's a photo out there where you can find it where Finn Balor shit his pants.
Okay, I got off track with something a little bit more exciting than this actual match.
So, after we're done talking about WrestleMania, we'll talk about TakeOver Dallas. So that way, we have something more exciting than Roman Reigns, Triple H.
Roman Reigns versus Triple H. I'm going to sum it up like this. Saltine crackers. Saltine fucking crackers. If you had to choose between a plate of crackers, you'd probably go for the Ritz or maybe the buttery Toll House crackers.
But they're all out of those.
Nobody touches the saltine fucking crackers because they're boring. They suck. There's no flavor. They're goddamn the worst cracker you could. People crumble that and throw it in their soup.
Hold on. You gotta remember this.
This match is stupid and it's
Hold on.
boring.
Hold on.
And we already know what's gonna
Hold
happen. Roman Reigns wins. Roman Reigns wins.
Roman
Reigns wins. Confetti from the ceiling, title in the air, crying from his eyes, and booing from the crowd.
No, and then hold on.
Roman Reigns beats
This is
Triple
how
H.
you. That was the greatest analogy I've ever heard for the whole roster itself. Is saltine crackers, because you have Cesaro, who's like rich crackers. You got all all the main guys gone. So basically, you're left with this pile of shit, which is Roman Reigns versus Triple H.
Yeah, we need some fucking Toll House crackers with some pub cheese. That's what we're looking for here, and we don't get it. What we get is second, third generation.
No, you get $5 wine and fucking saltine crackers instead of what you actually want.
I really don't get this whole Roman Reigns thing. My lord,
It's stupid.
where the fuck is John Cena? Where the fuck is Randy Orton?
Injured.
Goddamn. Hey, comment. You who's watching, tell us who you think is going to win WrestleMania. Roman Reigns or Triple H? Post it in the comments. Let us know. I say it's Roman Reigns, not because I like him to win, but I know they're going to force him to win.
I know.
And they're going to make us like him.
They're going to try. It's not going to work.
That's right. It's just like Mary Poppins putting some sugar in a little scoop of fucking medicine, jamming it in your mouth. Here, it tastes good. No, it doesn't. It's saltine crackers. It's Roman Reigns. Captain Boring.
Who says, oh, suffering succotash.
Best catchphrase in professional wrestling history, to quote Sylvester and Tweety Bird.
And then, oh, my hand's having a seizure. Nobody really gives a shit about Roman Reigns.
Well, I'm sure his mother does.
No.
Other than that,
No.
maybe his wife. But other than that, nobody else.
His kid probably thinks he's a disappointment.
I like how the whole crowd boos him, and he says,
"Oh, they love me."
He's like, "Well, some people don't like me. Well, tough crap, because I'm here to stay."
We got a second person.
That's the problem. You're here to stay. We don't want you. We want you gone. We want Toll House crackers with pub cheese, not saltine crackers with peanut butter.
No.
I want excitement.
Yeah.
Why don't we get Samoa and Joe up on the main roster? Finn Balor up on the main
Roman
roster.
Reigns needs to be violent. Oh, we got 3 people watching.
We are rolling.
Hell yeah.
Any one of you 3 who are watching, please comment. Let us know
your thoughts on who's going to win this match.
Roman Reigns or Triple H.
Saltine crackers or pub crackers?
Pub crackers. Triple H is old.
No.
So Triple H would be like a graham cracker that's been sitting in a cupboard and it's getting all moist. It's been in there too long. But it's the best thing you have to eat.
Yep.
Because you didn't go shopping that week. So. But it's better than saltine cracker. So you're eating it.
Yeah.
I want to see pub cheese and Toll House crackers in professional wrestling.
Okay.
That's like Finn Balor, Samoa Joe match was freaking awesome.
Yeah, I can see.
So
yeah, it's gonna be sad and pathetic.
Well,
everybody's gonna be booing.
There's all gonna be these big spots, and everybody's gonna be booing, and everybody's gonna be yelling.
By big spots, we get Roman Reigns. Jump over the top rope. That's it.
He's shaking his hand, cocking his elbow. Cut it out. I need to use my
No,
Superman
it's gonna
punch.
be like this. Oh, this feels good. And then you see Vince McMahon and the Gorilla. Yeah, then you see Vince McMahon and the Gorilla going. Oh,
this is how it's gonna end for Triple H. Roman Reigns with a submission hold.
Yeah, and then
the ref goes down. Here comes Triple H.
Why do we see Shawn Michaels?
Oh,
why do I see
knocked him clean through the ropes and then back in again?
Why can I see Shawn Michaels getting involved by some reason? Because apparently Shawn Michaels is supposed to have...
Come on, set the table up, Triple H. Give him a program.
Why can I see fans bum rushing the ring, rioting, and trying to kill Roman Reigns? I can see it, but it's not going to happen.
Roman Reigns going to the top.
To put himself through a table.
Oh! He did it! He finally did something amazing!
Shit.
It's so exciting!
He put himself through a table.
You can't
New Jack style.
This shit.
New Jack
For
style.
the win! One! Oh!
New Jack style. Not even a 1.
I'm telling you what. That was the most exciting thing I've ever seen Roman Reigns do.
Because he's a Samoan badass.
He is. From Florida.
Like The Rock. That's what's even funny, is they're not even related.
You know what would be nice if a company takes somebody and they put them in the top spot. That's basically saying that they trust you in this moment